bit easier for like anybody to pick him up, maybe that would be, I don't know, maybe there's a balance there you could find out. I don't know.
What about Ganon? No, Ganon, I don't want Ganon to be good. I'm gonna be real. Was someone gonna say Inkling is good? Is that what I heard?
I said that.
Inkling is good.
Inkling is not good. Inkling is
What?
character.
Cap.
It's not. I've been saying Inkling isn't good from the jump. And you know what? What's the last Inkling you've seen do anything? Do you know why the character's not played? Because the character's not good.
The character's boring. The character's boring.
All right, we got a whole match. We got a whole match already started.
We'll debate this after, and I will die on this hill.
All right.
All right, well, geez, that was one hell of a charge on that forward smash. Whoa!
8BitMan, here we go. Yeah, they're already up to the skies. We gotta talk about this match a bit.
Look like a Marvel vs. Capcom, man, just all the way up in that corner.
Yeah. Aerial rage. Good air dive right there by Sharp.
Going out there, trying to at least 8-bit. Saying no, going to deny you shooting that laser beam. Managed to get off the ledge. Really cute little way to get off with the beer burst or the wave bounce, even though Sharp wasn't there.
Yeah, the gyro kind of betraying Rob there for a little bit, being a little combo piece for Sharp. That was actually kind of nice. Ooh, forward smash, not gonna kill. Ooh. Using that gyro just to create a little bit of space, getting Sharp away from the ledge.
And still surviving that up throw, and we are out there. We are up here. We're everywhere, man. ZSS is so sticky, and I'm glad that Sharp has a really good one, because I feel like not a lot of people are playing ZSS and Wi-Fi, and this character's cool. Like, that string, how are you going to tell me that's not cool?
That was clean. That was pretty to watch. It's still pretty. Just so many flashy... Look, we're all simple. We just like shiny objects, okay? And almost everything ZSS does is shiny.
Ooh. Including Die. All shiny.
The particles from the blast zone are pretty shiny too.
And that's why we like watching it.
Absolutely. Ooh! Oh. Wow, scoop him. Okay. Didn't ZSS just get a couple nerfs in this most recent patch?
Yeah, but
nothing like character breaking, but
the up B starts slightly later. I think by maybe 2 frames.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter too much. And Nair, I think, has, is it 1 or 2 more frames of lag on landing?
I think so. Yeah.
So things that didn't matter, because pretty much if you weren't punishing it before, you're still not punishing it. And if you were getting punished by up B, you're still getting punished by it.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I do remember
is still allowed.
It's so bold.
Oh. It's just crazy how Sharp just, he kind of gets into this zone when he's playing ZSS, and all of a sudden he's everywhere and nowhere at once. Like, he's just all over the place. His movement is just absolutely impeccable, and it's just it feels like there's just so much pressure that he's actually putting onto you, even though he's nowhere near you. It's actually really insane.
That time the nerfs made a difference. I think that would have connected in the last patch.
I think that was just late. That was just late.
2
frames is a 30th of a second.
That was so close, Logic. That was so close.
Was that one close too?
No. God, I'm not stupid. What?
Just kind of aggressive in here, man.
This is what happens past 11 o'clock.
Everybody's getting
Xanadu at night.
They got all the old guys on for the late commentary.
Back in my day, that boost kick would have connected. Your day was yesterday. Back in my day, that back air still hits.
Oh, man.
Back air though. And just to touch on what you were saying, Skiff, just the movement of, you know, Sharp is just so pretty to watch, and the movement is giving opportunities. It's making opportunities. You know, a lot of those grabs that Sharp did to 8-bit weren't because, you know, 8-bit was just casually standing there just holding his shield just because Sharp ran at him, backed up, jumped, waited, and you just have to respect that, you know? Sharp using that moment or that his movement essentially aggressively to create openings, and that's really why Sharp took game number 1 so convincingly.
Yeah, I think one of the ways that you can definitely tell separates good players from great players is that great players can put so much pressure on their opponent without pressing a single attack. Like you were mentioning, you know, dashing in, backing out, jumping up, empty jump, just to do nothing, just to see what your opponent's going to do. And Sharp was definitely executing that to some of the best gameplay I've seen in a ZSS for a hot minute.
Yeah, it was a treat. Definitely a treat.
Here we go. Game 2. We'll see if 8BitMan's got something left in the tank. Probably got to start feeling tired. That's what, 3 stream matches in a row now?
Trying to make it 4. If he can have his way.
1, go!
We shall see, though.
Whoa. Forward tilted the opposite direction. Still got the hit.
We take those. Solid out shield punish. I don't think this will be too. Nope. Do you have the fuel? Do you have the fuel? You can back air. Nice air dodge and barely able to make it back.
Yeah, very, very well played by 8BitMan. You know, not wasting anything more than needed to. And just honestly having enough resources. But I mean, that's got to be scary when you're only at that percentage and Sharp's already putting you in a spot where like, hey, I might die. Whoa!
That was almost.
There comes the gyro, though. he shot that gyro right up into the sky.
Nice.
8-Bit looking a lot better right now.
Yeah, definitely.
But I mean, you mentioned this earlier, Skiff, there is a mode that Sharp gets in. So is that mode going to come alive, or is 8-Bit just going to do a fantastic job of making sure that Sharp never gets anything going?
I mean, we will definitely find out. But like, if I remember correctly, the past 2 sets, and they are, 8BitMan's opponent took game 1, and then 8BitMan really started making things work for him. So right now we're seeing 8BitMan really solidly in this game 2. I mean, 60% separating them on the second stock. So if they can keep this up, I mean, that pattern's just going to keep going. But, I mean, Sharp kind of a jump up from the last opponent here. No offense to Nulga, but Sharp is kind of on a different caliber.
I would agree with you. I mean, that's why this person's a guaranteed top 4 right now.
Sharp hasn't landed a hit. Okay, I was just about to say, Sharp hasn't landed a hit in a minute. He needs to get something.
I was wondering. Ooh, going up there. Tempting fate, 8-Bit. Damaging Sharp for the troubles.
Oh, he had the lead.
Yeah.
Oh, way out there for that side B. Well, not way out there, but off stage.
Don't throw that at me again.
Woo, that's scary. That's so scary. I see a ZSS run up to me, then turn around, backwards jumps. I'm just like, what do I do? But there we go. Got to find that side B. Got to take out that second stock. After we saw 8BitMan with a good start, a little bit of trouble.
And that's that pressure coming in from Sharp. Running off the stage, jumping back on, faking a flip kick, forcing 8-Bit to stand up straight just to have a side B waiting there for it.
Actually didn't hit a button for like 15 seconds and had 8BitMan shook the whole time. That was amazing positioning.
Ooh. Falling up there. Oh, grabs the wrong way. That is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
What if the platform moved and it was a self-destruct?
I've never actually considered that. Like, I don't think we've ever seen it happen.
That would have been so unfortunate for 8-Bit.
It would have been really funny, though. Oh, man. All right, well, right now we're still seeing Sharp controlling the pace here, but 8BitMan trying to claw his way back.
Oh my god, the platform moving saves his soul.
Oh, no! The execution mistake. Sharp just had to walk the rest of the match in. But 8BitMan, is going to take that, and it's 1-1. It's 1-1.
That is, that's rough.
That is
real rough.
What was that about?
I think that Sharp was trying to do a down air to go for the spike attempt, but the down air to land on stage right at the edge. as 8-Bit was trying to recover. Go for a 2-frame. I believe is what was trying to happen. He was trying to do.
Oh man, that was that's potentially mentally damaging there. Like that could really ruin your mental and for the rest of the set. Because I mean, I brought up earlier how 8BitMan has lost to game 1 in the past 2 sets here and is able to take game 2 and 3, but I mean, it wasn't quite handed to him like that was.
Yeah. I think it comes down to what type of player is Sharp. Are you kind of the veteran player who says, look, things happen. If I did not make this execution, or if I didn't make this mistake, I would have won. Then you're just like, it's a 3-1, which would have been a 3-0, barring my mistake. And nothing changes. But if you are the player that's, I can't believe this, now I'm down, it's 1-1, I should be up 2-0, then it can get in your head and we can be talking about it causing some big issues.
From what I know about Sharp, and I love watching this kid play, it could be either one of those at any night. There's nights where this dude's literally untouchable, got godlike mentality, and there's nights where he has small mistakes like that, and it could really just be the end of his tournament.
Well, there was a character switch, so that's something. And that character switch isn't quite working out at the moment. Still not over yet, but you're at 110%, and you don't have that same movement power that you had as ZSS.
Right. On top of that, Sharp did have to sit for like an hour and some change because his opponent DQ'd. So coming to this match kind of cold a bit too. Yeah. Not being able to warm up your hands or your mental might lead to some things that we're seeing on screen right now.
And not even just that, but the fact that going into this game 3, I think this is pulling out Diddy Kong for the first time tonight. So, I mean, you had the ZSS warmed up. It was looking good. You just made one mistake in game 2. So now you got to, like, go in with a different mentality. You know, the moves that you're doing before aren't going to work, you know, now because it's a completely different character. So hopefully we can see Sharp find a way to, you know, really reel us in as time goes on here. But so far, it's not looking too good.
Yeah. But I do have to also highlight just 8BitMan is playing solid as always. Like, pretty much the most consistent player, or one of the most consistent players I've seen online and really in general.
That's true.
It's really funny watching Diddy Kong hold the gyro and Rob hold the banana.
Trading places.
Yeah. It's a Secret Santa type deal.
I looked away for a second, he just died.
Yeah,
I
not
think he
enough
ran out
gas
of fuel.
back.
Uh,
Look, premium gas is pricey, okay?
gas prices everywhere are so ridiculous right now. It's like $3 a gallon practically.
Yeah, it's we will discuss offline, but your boy was mad. I won't go to a certain gas station because they robbed me. The prices they charge, they legitimately robbed me. I was just like, this is illegal.
Yeah,
Alright, well, hey.
rough.
See if Sharp can get something going here. I mean, 51% in the final stock. Not looking good. Carden trying to cover all the options there. Laser up, gyro covering the ledge, but Sharp still finds a way back to stage. 88 now. Oh my god, I think that's it.
Can he? That's an oof, man.
Maybe this Diddy was the reset. You know, the hey, let me just reset. Let me throw this game away with the character that's not really my character. You know, and we're just gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Wolf come out. I know I've seen plenty of times where Sharp is down a game or 2, and they'll actually switch to the Wolf, and all of a sudden things start clicking. Like it's like he's an entirely different player. Big Brother grabbed the controller or whatever. It's the way it all plays out. It's absolutely insane. It's a difference between night and day. Maybe we'll see that here. I'd like to see Sharp pull out something to really give 8BitMan a run for his money. But as it seems right now, I think we're just going straight to Meister versus 8BitMan unless Sharp's got something to say about it.
I think the answer is what we've seen already, to be honest.
Right.
Go back to ZSS. You know, barring a self-destruct at 0%, you haven't lost. I mean, yes, of course, that happened, and there was a loss, but 8-Bit was definitely in kill range, was in jeopardy of losing. Sharp was healthy as can be. So, you know, it's one of those things where you have to recognize that you did not make... Did you make a mistake? Yes, quote unquote. But it wasn't a series of mistakes. It wasn't your opponent outplaying you. That was a scenario you outplaying yourself. And if that's the case, you can stop outplaying yourself and, win the game.
Right.
Well,
You were right. We're going to see the ZSS come back out. Let's see if something happens.
also, quick shout out to Kwame Kaze, tier 1 subscription, 29 months. Much love, appreciate it.
One, go!
Here we go, getting into potentially the final game. See if Shark can make this mental comeback right now.
Yeah, I mean, also on Smashville 2, there's the smaller blast zones. I mean, yeah, it is good for Rob, but ZSS got a lot of crazy stuff. She can really carry some characters pretty far out. But it's just a matter of, again, not getting caught up by Rob. And so far, 72% was unanswered until we saw that first hit.
Yeah. It's not looking the best quite yet, but, Sharp can get in that mode, that's for sure.
Whoa.
Big damage. Not going to take the stock, but 84. Definitely needed. Going deep out there right now. Ooh, playing a dangerous game as they almost went for a regrab.
Yeah, this is exactly what needed. So, I mean, we saw that hot start from 8BitMan, but it's been the Sharp show since. And, I mean, it still has a little bit of a lead, but Sharp just needs a couple more hits, and either character constantly be dying very soon here, especially on Smashville, such small blast zones in general.
Yeah.
Keep trading.
Maybe 8-Bit's going to try to set up for a grab. Sabi not going to do it quite yet. Sharp chasing down 8BitMan and having an anti-air with an up smash so unorthodox, but still not enough to take the stock.
Oh.
Finally, someone dies. I was waiting for it. 8-Bit, I feel like, should have been dead 3 times there, but able to hit that perfect DI several times. And again, how does he do it?
That was fresh. That was a fresh side B with the tip, but the next one is going to do it barely. I'm going to take DI lessons from 8-Bit because you had no business surviving at that point.
Right? Yeah, definitely doing some good stuff there. Staying alive a lot longer than had any reason to. And, I mean, that's what you need, though. I mean, especially when you get to these smaller stages, having good DI can really extend these stocks a lot further than they have any right to be. And, I mean, even though it helped out a little bit, right now we got Sharp sitting in the lead, so 8BitMan's got to work on damage output instead of just surviving.
Yeah, and 8-Bit also needs to get away from that platform. Sharp is just up air after up air after up air. One of these is going to hit you, and a big conversion is going to come of it. And now 8-Bit, down 45%. Although it's starting to kind of, lessen that deficit by a bit.
Yeah. We've had a couple instances now where 8BitMan has caught.
Oh, did you not see it? Did you not see it?
Oh, that all led to a stock. Oh, that's gotta hurt so
That
much.
was the most hopeful up B I've seen in my life. Well, maybe because I've stunned my opponent, the gyro just disappears. Oh, and now we're seeing a little bit of desperation with Sharp trying to force things with the up B.
Maybe it's those nerfs coming into play.
All right, J-Dog.
Shut up. Yeah.
All right, there we go. Gyro on the other side of the robot this time. All right.
I'm being cyberbullied, man.
Just log off. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, just log off, man.
Just log off. All right.
Am I making you stay here?
Oh, no, J-Dog, please.
We're back.
Oh, man.
All right, but things are quickly getting out of hand. 30-61, 8-Bit having a lead. Sharp, though, having stage control. The gyro's there. Jabs the wrong way.
There we go. It's really coming down to the wire here, too. 61-46. We do see 8BitMan again with that very small lead, but that's not much to really discuss because both these characters' damage output is absolutely insane. It can turn in a blink of an eye, and there we go. Back and forth already.
Sharp does have control of the gyro for the first time in a while. Oh, but tossed it a little high. That could have been huge.
Would have stopped the laser, would have gave some stage control, would have been so good. 8-Bit has Sharp at 102%. This is kill range for all intents and purposes. It's only getting more and more difficult. The back air, the air dodge away. Can you make it back? You do. That's a regrab, and somehow Sharp is still alive.
I mean, that's I got no answers for that. It's not just good DI. It's just somehow you were able to wiggle around enough where just 8BitMan couldn't touch you.
Beanie moment even.
It's so tense and Sharp at 136. Can't get touched by essentially anything.
Oh my god. Air dodging through the paralyzer or past paralyzer. Is
No
that
way.
it? I think that might be it. He might live. He might live.
Oh
my
my
god.
god.
We got a game 5.
Wow.
Sharp bringing it back for what looked like a lost cause. Wow.
Yeah, that was just really insane. And like, yeah, you could really see at that last stock, he started to really get his movement going again, like we discussed earlier. Because like on that ledge, he had the re-grab. It was moving all over the place, dodged that back air, flip kick to the ledge. 8BitMan just could not convert on anything. And it's just like, I don't know, maybe he got a little flustered just saying like, I can't touch this character. It's just all over the place.
Why is MC Hammer in my match? I don't get it. There is also, surprisingly, I'm hoping that Sharp does not opt to switch characters because it was so close, but there was, again, another crucial mistake. When it was 2 stocks apiece, Sharp had the kill had they done the up B differently, but instead they went for the up B, even though the gyro was in the way, ultimately lost their stock, and then a huge deficit grew from it. So, you know, that's another huge mistake that was made from... In this case, Sharp wasn't, you know, in nearly as good of a position as they were in game 2, but they still were in a great spot at that moment. So
Yeah.
I'm
Having that tenacity too.
Yeah. Because that one's hard to come back from. When you're game number 4, you're down a game, you're now down a stock, you're losing because of a really simple mistake that you shouldn't have made. And then you get in your head at those moments. But good stuff by Sharp.
Yep, Sharp staying sharp. It's literally the only way to put it. Do you guys know where Sharp actually got his tag?
How he played?
No, it's
Is it for music?
I think if I remember correctly, I interviewed him a while ago. I think it was a Club Penguin account, and it was originally called Sharp the Duck. That was where the tag started. I think it's because he said something about like the pencil he had in his hand was just sharp, and that's just kind of where it started, and he just put the duck on the end of it. It's something like that. You can find it on my YouTube. You know, subtle plug.
Where can they find that YouTube?
They can find that YouTube.
At Logic no, I'm joking.
I mean, if you just type in Skiff Smasher Showcase Sharp, you should be able to find it.
It's a lot of S's.
Yeah, I know. Oh, man.
So they are getting into this game number 5 on Kalos. We have seen what 8BitMan has done on Kalos other players. Is Sharp going to be able to rise to the occasion?
I mean, we'll see. Honestly, ZSS is potentially like the best timeout character in the game. Not that I don't think Sharp's ever going to go for a timeout, but if it came down to it, you know, could be tough.
Right now, timeouts don't really look like they are in the cards. 89 to 56 right now. Sharp definitely widening that lead, going deep. And I just love when Sharp goes out there. So far, applying the pressure, but not in jeopardy of losing their stock courtesy of that flip kick.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, beautiful. Textbook ZSS gameplay right there. You love to see it.
Yeah, I think Sharp's definitely awakened here. Definitely had that lapse in game 2. You know, running off stage for a down air for whatever reason, bringing out the Diddy Kong. And I think you were right. I think it was you, Logic, who said that. Just kind of brought that Diddy Kong out to just, you know, as like a reset in general. And I mean, the reset seems to be working.
Yeah, it so far so good. Maybe it was necessary. Maybe not. Maybe Sharp could have just done it either way. Who knows? But last game was really, really close. It was really, really scary down to the wire. Right now, though, it's kind of looking like Sharp's game. 3 stocks to 2. 117, not exactly where you want to be. Fantastic DI, though, just not willing to give up.
What kind of tech was that?
Why was that even techable? You're at 153%.
You have to take that stock from my cold, dead hands, is what Sharp is saying.
You need to unplug my controller if you want me to lose the stock.
All right, this should be it, right?
I don't think so. Okay.
I was like, there's no way. It was like, if you live this too, you're hacking. And I need Sakurai's cell phone number because you clearly have it.
Oh man, that was actually really insane though. That tech, especially on the the down air, that's insane.
8-bit though, not out by any means. You know, did top the stock count. ZSS is a bit light. Rob does have some crazy kill power. That J-Dog might have been the nerf. I'll give it to you now. That one might have been the nerf.
I promise you, go back and watch the VOD. The first clip that I called out. I promise that with comes the nerfs. I promise. But anyway, I digress.
Tries to take a mile when I give him an inch.
Hey, I think you might have been right this time. What about the other times?
I'm being bullied, man. My genius doesn't appreciate it in my time. It's okay. Like all great minds. Later. YouTube will agree with me.
I've heard that from someone that fell out with Diddy. Anyway.
Nice MG jump.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if it's doing a fantastic job of keeping it close, of bringing it back, but just right when I was about to say it, Sharp finds that opening, takes the stop.
Yeah, no, this is definitely looks a little tough. 42%. I mean, that up smash I don't think was gonna kill, not on Kalos. It would have been close probably, but 61%. There we go. That one's definitely gonna do it after a few more hits.
Yeah, that first up smash, there was such little lag on the nair that Sharp actually naired the shield and then up aired the up smash coming out from 8-bit, which is just ridiculous.
Oh boy.
Something in my soul tells me that someone's about to get cheesed.
I feel it as well. I'm not gonna lie to you. 93 to 64. If someone gets cheesed though, it would have to be Sharp right now. 79%. Damage starting to attack on, starting to go up air. It is gonna do it in J-Dog Nostradamus. I can't even get to say words.
Oh no!
Why did that happen? What happened? Why did Sharp live 15 million things earlier that should have killed him? And then this was the one that did it.
Was he holding up? Like he just exploded away.
I don't know.
That was called karma.
No.
That was a buildup of all the stocks that should have been lost earlier.
Yeah, that was definitely H-Box DI. I don't know if you guys saw his recent clip. He was fighting a Mario on the northern cave. The Mario grabbed him, down threw him, and then like up aired once, or up aired or down aired, and then just up beat, and he died at 26, like off the top.